So our penultimate friendly this evening. What are your thoughts on your team's performance today?
I thought we played really well, if I'm honest with you. I thought we, in and out of possession, played with a good tempo. I thought we pressed high and hard. We counter-pressed when we lost the ball quickly to try and win it back. I thought we got bumped into their final third umpteen times. And if the truth be told, probably our final decision or pass or slide ball or whatever it might have been, cross, wasn't quite good enough. We still caused a lot of problems for Starport, but nevertheless we could have been a bit more spiteful in that final third. But we kept possession of the ball when we needed to. We went forward at good times with good delivery in behind, down the sides and on the diags. We dropped on seconds quite readily and recycled it in that final third. So I thought we did really well, to be fair, on the night. We started, like I said to you the other day, after our last game. We started with our set pieces. We trained for an hour and a half last night at the ground. We started working on our attacking set plays, on our attacking patterns, if you want to call them that, but where we're looking to get into and try and hurt people. And that will continue on Thursday. Probably bring it up a little bit further because we've only got half a pitch on the Thursday, so we'll bring it up into the final third and try and do what I was just talking about and be a little bit more, or give them some ideas in terms of what we can do in that final third when we've got onto the ball to hurt people. But I thought everybody worked their socks off, so in that sense it was a really good workout for the lads. Obviously we made some changes at half time, so, and listen, I'm not going to sit here and say we're not still looking for players, because we are. I mean, we are. Obviously JJ's got this hamstring issue, which thankfully isn't as bad as first feared, but nevertheless, we got to be careful with him. And we've still got one or two others. Got some, Callum Flanagan was missing tonight. He's gone away, so we've still got bodies to come back into the fray. But I am actively looking for a couple of 3 signings. But what I'm not going to do is just throw my hat on anybody. I want it to be a quality signing. We have lost some quality players in the summer, and it's very, very hard to replace them. But I'm working, to be honest with you, like every single day. I'm on the phone, I don't know how many hours trying to get lads in, but it's not that easy. But we'll see. It might be an ongoing thing into August. It was last year at this club, and others with a similar budget. I can't go out and go, there's 450, 500. I can't do it. So I've got to wait. If I have to, so be it. But all I can say is that the group that we're representing the club tonight did it really well and worked really hard.
So you mentioned the training. Prior to sort of this week, it's more been fitness and ball work, getting sharp again. You mentioned patterns of play. Did you see some of that today in your Redditch United team and how you want them to play taking shape today?
Yeah, I did. I mean, listen, sometimes, Starport are obviously trying to be a ball-based team, so they're playing from the back and they're looking to play a bit of risk-reward through midfield. We obviously tried to press that as best we could and win the ball up high. But there's certain balls and decisions I want certainly back players to make when they're in possession, to try and get opposition on the back foot, try and pin them back in their final third and make them feel uncomfortable. Now listen, some days that'll work. I thought it worked quite well today. I thought our balls down the side, our diagonals were of really good quality. Obviously in Alex Cameron we got a right handful up top, which was another reason that I brought him off at half time, but what I don't want to do is lose him. He played 90 last time. He'll play 90 on Saturday, God willing. And so I did see signs of it. I did. We've got loads more to do on restarts. Loads more. That's just going to chip away. If we get good at them, then they can really hurt people if you're good at them. They know they're coming, but dealing with them is a different option. It's not easy, even though you know it's coming. If the ball's good and the runs are right, and you want to win it badly, then you can cause people problems. So, yeah. Listen, I'd probably say that's the best we've played pre-season, but I'll quantify that by saying it is pre-season. The bottom line is it's pre-season. Starport are making changes, we're making changes. So listen, there's a long old marathon in front of us, and there'll be some ups and downs. And I'm going to take a few in the face, and I'll have to bounce back. But in the end, I need to get a squad of around about 16, 17 together as soon as possible to attack the season.
So just before that marathon starts, as you say, we've got one final test, arguably our toughest test in terms of the level. They're also step 3. Are you looking to sort of start the team you'd likely to start in the competitive season, or what are your thoughts on that game?
I don't know whether I would assume that our local opponents will have somebody there, our early ones. If Lowestoft get a scout there, then I know they're at Folkestone, I think, on Saturday. I've asked for volunteers to drive up there to have a look at them, and at this moment in time I've drawn a blank. So I've got to try and get some kind of feedback and footage on Lowestoft. Listen, we've mixed our formations up pretty consistently over pre-season, so we'll probably be hard to read in terms of what we're doing. I've certainly given the lads pretty much even game time. Some played a bit more than others, but we'll see. I'm not going to certainly say what starts on Saturday will start at Lowestoft. I'm not going to say that at all. There's 1 or 2 trialists that came in tonight. Some probably our fans would recognise from bygone days. We've got obviously JJ to assess. He may well come back into the picture. If not for Saturday, then he needs to train in next week and be an option for us. Who knows? If he's not, then if I can get somebody in to help, I will. I've got options of loans, which might happen back end of the week or early next week. So we'll see. But what we will do is try and play a style of play, whether it's within a 4-3-3, 3-5-2, whatever it might be, 2 10s, 2 4s, in that 3-5, we'll see. But what I do want is a basic principle of where we're looking to put balls from certain areas. So that's what I'll be looking at. But you're right, Swinton, I know Stuart Fleet was the manager there, he was at Gloucester with me. They'll be well organised. He's got some good players in, a few from Gloucester, to be fair. So it'll be a really tough game, yeah. So it'll be a real test, and one that I think after that we'll know whether we've got work to do. But listen, you can't knock the lads with haven't been beat yet. You know what I mean? And I know, again, it is what it is. It's pre-season, but it's not the worst habit to be in.